Capricorn, this is going to be your lunar eclipse reading for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is, well, in the next couple hours, I'm already feeling it. I've been saging and saging because I've already been feeling it. It's going to be major. Luckily, for some people out there, it won't be as big as others. Me personally, I think Capricorn is going to be affected very well, like a lot. Sidereally, the moon is actually going to be in Cancer tomorrow, not Leo. So it's actually going to be affecting more cardinal energy than people seem to think. Like a lot of people think it's just going to be like the fixed signs being hit, but definitely late January, mid-February, people are going to be feeling this transit. It's definitely in the area of intimacy and partnerships. So let's see what is in the cards for Capricorn for tomorrow. Let's see what's coming towards you guys and possibly see what's going to be in the outcome. Let's see, Capricorn 3, 2, Capricorn 1. So we get the 9 of Swords, so that's coming towards you. Somebody else got this too. I can't remember which sign it was. I'm doing too many readings. Knight of Swords. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius Capricorns, fire sign, or a water sign. Nine of Cups. Sagittarius also got this as well. So I feel like a wish is fulfilled. Something that is probably going to keep you up at night. Capricorn, I'm not even going to lie. This month is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you. I feel like, because overall we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Knight of Swords. So this is definitely movement. But I feel like you're going to be having to put a lot of your feelings aside for whatever this eclipse is bringing about. I feel like there's already something that's keeping you up at night. But I feel like, Capricorn, you're really cutting things out. With this Queen of Swords energy, you're cutting out old relationships. Like relationships that you've been holding on for a long time. And I don't mean just friendships. I'm talking about, I don't mean just relationships. I'm talking about friendships too. This is cutting out friendships or anything that patterns, especially if you're like around 28, 29, 27 maybe, around that age. Maybe like a little bit into your 30s. Definitely on some needing to cut things out that don't tend to match up with your philosophies, match up with where you want to be. Again, Sagittarius is getting a lot of this energy, so you and Sag are going to be getting a lot of the similar energy. But this is also where intimacy is concerned. You might also see, I see some movement really in business as well. Because I always also look at this as a business card. Could be dealing with an air sign. I'm getting air, moon, and water so far. But this is really going to take strategy. I feel like there's got to be strategy here. And I really think that you guys need to reach out to somebody who might be a solid person, like somebody with really strong Taurus energy, or somebody who is a person who really thinks before they act, because there's something here that's going to be causing you guys a lot of worrying. So moving forward, I think the more confirmation and more solid you feel about this issue, the better. That's why I think you might need to seek guidance as well. And that's the same thing I told Sagittarius. So let me see here. Let me see. Let me clarify. I get 3 clarification cards for Capricorn. 3 clarification cards for the sign of Capricorn. Conflict keeping you up. There's a new beginning. You're moving towards it. You have the 4 of Cups here on top of the 9 of Cups. So Capricorn, let me get this straight, okay? Because there's some type of conflict that you guys have coming towards you. Some type of conflict here that's going to be sprouted by this eclipse. There's a World card here, so this is why I say you guys are cutting things out for a new beginning, okay? The World card is here with the Ace of Pentacles, so this is also new money. Here a tax return again. I've been saying this on a lot of signs. So again, I feel like a lot of people are looking to do things with their tax returns that are going to better their future. I feel like more than ever, especially with what we have going on with the government, I'm not going to play the blame game, but we are all in a sense of, okay, we need to build in case what we know, because what we know is starting to change. So we're like, okay, we need to get all need to work on our personal security. Anybody who understands this more than anybody is somebody with strong Capricorn energy. I have a Capricorn moon, and I've been ready to build in my own security since 2014. That's what I've been doing. I haven't really worked consistently for anybody else since 2014, because I've been really building my own and trying to build my own brand. So I feel like Capricorn is definitely feeling this. There's a ending. And I'm not saying you're going to leave your job, but I feel like you're going to start pursuing things on the side to secure your security, because you're working hard. Capricorns are hard workers. You definitely worker bees type of people. So they'll work, but sometimes they're working and they don't see the benefits, because that's a lot in a lot of cases in you know, with work. You're working paycheck to paycheck, or even if you have a little left over, you still can't really do what you want to do. So this, I feel like you're going to start incorporating things into your life that give you that excess, that gives you that security. There's a wish granted here though, okay, but I feel like you're hesitating. So whatever this wish is that's fulfilled, you're still going to be hesitating. There's going to be something that has you up at night about this. Let me see if I can get a little bit more about this Five of Swords and this Nine of Swords. Why is this Five of Swords here with the Nine of Swords? Why is the Five of Swords here with the Nine of Swords? So there's just Seven of Cups, and there's the Ace of Cups here. So, and we got the Four of Wands showing up here. So something about this offer, or something about several offers, has you up at night. You're conflicted. There's maybe a conflicted over somebody who has options. There's maybe a conflict over somebody who wants you to like shorten down your options, and you're not maybe ready yet. But there's new love coming towards you. There's a new cup of love coming towards you. New emotional beginning, but you're hesitant about it. There's cups all over the place here. So I think you need to narrow down, which I think you were getting this in your monthly as well. You need to narrow down, or Sagittarius was getting this as well. So I feel like you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but there's a lot of water in this. Somebody that's either a Cancer, I'm feeling a new beginning with, or maybe a Pisces, Scorpio. There's water coming in for you guys. I don't see a lot of fire, actually. I don't see any wands in this, other than the Four Wands that showed up. But I feel like that's more where you're headed, stability and focused on. But I feel like water is definitely water and air. So you're either moving from fire and going to water and air, or you're moving from air to water, or moving from water to air. So a relationship is definitely a big deal for you, because this relationship, I feel like, is going to be a committed relationship. It's going to be something that helps you build. You're tired of building alone. You're ready to narrow down your options. There's some conflict over this though. So it's going to have you, worried about this, and you're going to be hesitant when this wish is fulfilled. So I think you should just keep up with February readings if you're watching tarot, and see where it goes if you pull your own cards. But just definitely try to reach out to somebody for confirmation and confidence. So let me see if I can get one card of advice for Capricorn. I get one card of advice for Capricorn for the eclipse. One card. Sometimes it keeps throwing out 2 or 3, and I'm just like, I want one card. One card of advice. Thank you. Appreciate it. So the Two of Wands is here. So there's a decision that has to be made, and I feel like it has to do with this person. There's a decision to really build with another person, but there's a journey that has to be taken regardless, and I feel like you know that. So there's something that you need to embark on. And the Two of Wands is pretty much leaving a situation and moving on to something else. So that's what the advice is for the eclipse. Be ready to make changes. Be ready to accept this new energy and move on. Thank you, Capricorn. I love you guys. Capricorns are awesome. If you need a personal reading before the next reading, everything is in the description. And I hope you have a great eclipse. Thank you, Capricorn.